Hey y'all, let me clean this screen real quick because I feel like it's dirty. Oh man, why is that light like that? Hello, y'all. I'm trying to turn this on, but how are you guys? What is today? Thursday. Happy Thursday. Gypsy's driving. You seen her in the car? Oh, I need to look back in my email. I'm sorry. Hey, Nicole. Oh, haha. She traded her golf cart for a car. That's funny. That's hilarious. I didn't see that. Oh, but that kind of makes sense because that's what like her show this season was supposed to be about, her, doing things. So I think that they're going to use that as her being an influencer. When did you guys see this? Okay. No, literally no one's safe. If Gypsy got a car. Good Lord. Oh, it's on IG. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to look. A little silver Nissan SUV. Y'all. Oh, this is funny. I am speechless, y'all. This is hella funny. What is Gypsy doing with a car? Not the same car as Christy. Ooh, child. Not like a little granny. And she little. Does she need a booster chair to even drive? Because isn't she short? Not she gonna drive and docks. Y'all are so goofy. Y'all said she's gonna drive and docks. Why y'all like this? Yo, Aqua is so annoying. Let me tell you why. Every time she calls me, I just so happen to be getting in my car. Or sometimes I'm driving and I don't have my seatbelt on and my car beeps. So she'll say, put your seatbelt on. So she said the car wasn't beeping. Hey. What is wrong with these people? These people are so weird. She said she admits not to being a great driver. I could see that. I could see her not being a. I mean, especially when you first start driving, most people aren't good. Cause I was a really bad driver probably my first like 2 or 3 years. No. Ooh, my first year driving, I got into 5 car accidents, and 4 of them were my fault. I should not have had a car. Like, I was an awful driver in the beginning. I used to not even look in the side mirrors. A Nissan, she said. Not driving Ryan and Ken crazy. Y'all are so funny. Y'all, so I actually did my own nails from like the whole thing. Can y'all see that? Hey. Yeah, they actually came out really good. I'm trying to show them up close. A few trolls. They are trolling. Not looking at the mirror herself. That's hilarious. Hey, Ivory. So we need to do a live on Sunday evening. I'm busy like all weekend, but Sunday evening I'm good. Girl, I tried. I was like, you know what's so funny? Y'all, in my head, well, there's a couple of reasons why I started doing my own nails. Why I just started. The number one reason is my nail tech is about 45 minutes to an hour away from me. And I don't want to go to anybody else. I only want to go to him. So I was like, I don't want to drive that far. So I'm just going to do my own nails. And 2, I was like, well, you know, the more money I could save is probably the better. It just makes sense, like, to like cut, you know, expenses just in case. And so yeah, I did my own nails. This is a little trinket I got from the nail store that says Barbie. It's so cute. And these are little rhinestones. You guys aren't really seeing like the color of the rhinestones. Oh yeah, that's the real color of it. It actually came out really good. I was surprised. Hey, Shannon. They said she got like a Nissan SUV. Yeah, they're acrylic. I'm very hard on my nails. I don't know why, but for some reason I always break nails if I don't get acrylic. Oh, it looks like Krusty or Mia's car. So did she really? Did she say she bought a new car? Or are we assuming she bought a new car? Okay. Did y'all see what I just saw? Okay. this is too much. What do y'all think about this Epstein list, child? What do y'all think about? I'm waiting on it. Uncle Y'all play too much up on here. Thank you. No, they haven't released the list yet, but I'm just waiting, y'all. Like, legit, I just need to see this list because, y'all, this is going to be nuts. Daddy, uncle, uncle, daddy. I saw that comment, was like, what is happening? I already knew Naomi Campbell was going to be wrapped up in that because I know she's wrapped up with this Diddy stuff too. We just haven't seen it come out. And I heard co-defendants will be dropping. It's either March 8th or 15th. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. Thank you. Listen, if co-defendants drop, I think it's going to say a lot. But what I also think is really interesting is I think Snoop is going to be on there. I think Nelly's probably on there. I think Soulja is probably on there. I think Kim K is on there. All of the Kardashians. Maybe and maybe not Rob. That's the only one that I think. Black China for sure, she'll be on there. Loud and proud, that's funny. You said, I hope it's the day that Gypsy show comes on, that her show won't get any airtime. Facts. Oh yeah, he's definitely on there, but I just don't. The thing is, I don't think they'll expose that though. It just, I mean, isn't he in control over that? Like, couldn't he say like, hey, don't put my name, like, don't release my name on here? I would have been like, look, I can't be here and I'm just gonna need y'all to pause that. But I think you're going to see a lot more politicians in there too. I don't think it's going to even be just exclusive. I think it's going to be something to shock people. Diddy parties, all of that. Like, I think when we see it, we're going to be shook in a bad way. I think it's going to be one of those things, like somebody telling you your mama's a hooker. Like, just imagine the shock. I feel like we're going to be shocked like that. Like, I really think it's going to be, yes. Hey, context code. Hey, murder. Yeah, I think it's going to be really, really bad. And it looks like these Diddy charges there's going to be more charges. Listen, for Diddy's attorney to drop him and for the judge to agree to it, and the fact that his attorney represented Osama bin Laden, but he is saying, nah, this is where I draw the line. Like, Diddy is where I draw the line. like, let that sink in. Hey, Haiti. Diddy's lawyer dropped him last Friday. Not Magnifilo, his other attorney. You know, he has like a team. So one of Rico. Yeah, I heard that's true. Literally, for him to drop Diddy and have Osama bin Laden as a client, but you're like, no, you know what, Diddy? I could do all that, but you are where I draw the line. This is a no for me. It gotta be bad. It got to be bad. Thank you, Ivory. Thank you, Bean. I also think what is very interesting is just the way things have been kind of playing out. Like, I feel like there's a lot coming out, but I also feel like it's a distraction from something. But I'm nosy at the same time, so even though I know it's a distraction, I'm so nosy. See, Beep, the problem is it wasn't that he got wrapped up in his title and his name and didn't really think about the future. I don't think he cared, to be honest with you. He's a narcissist. He thought that he would get away with this. And I think that that's very clear when you see how he's handled this case, because for him to try for bond so many times, knowing the things that he's done, shows you the level that he, in his head, really thought that he would be fine and he would get away with it. Oh yeah, I saw that in an article that Diddy is jealous of Luigi. That doesn't surprise me, because he probably wants to be like the highest profile case, and like, you know, people writing to him, but he is just upset, you know, because he's like, I'm Diddy, you know, but dude, you're in the feds. Yeah, it's all literally all ego. Not party oiled up. Ooh, you know, everybody be at Diddy parties greasy to death. Like, just think about that. You just know everywhere you go, somebody glistening. Like, it got to be. Because that's just wild. It is insane. He was doing way too much. But you know what I think is really the sad part about this whole situation? Is that they let him get away with this for so long. They knew this all this time. You know, because they started investigating him 10 years ago, dating back 28 years. So that means they knew about all of this. So the fact that they knew, at what point did they say, you know what? We're about to cap this out. Like, what really triggered it? Diddy. Yeah, now you're right. Cassie definitely did. Which, that's the part that's crazy, because why didn't he settle before it went to court? Like, does he think he's that untouchable? And I'm also feeling that, like, that's the way Jay is feeling. Like, the same way Diddy kind of was like dismissing Cassie, I think Jay's doing the same thing. Like in his mind, he feel like no matter what, I'm going to be good. Now I got a question for y'all. Do you think Epstein unalived himself? No, the fact that he is ignoring him. But listen, let me tell you something. I would have said I didn't know the man either. If you facing charges like that, and I know that we were cool at one point, and you're already in there, and I'm trying to stay outside, yeah, who? Diddy who? Oh, I think I seen him like once or twice at a party, but I don't really know him that well. Like, it would be necessary to do that. I just couldn't see myself saying, you know, I'm not gonna say that's my boy, knowing that he's been having all that baby oil at his parties and stuff. I think someone took out Epstein too, and whoever took him out is probably in the government, because I think whoever took him out is in politics or something tied into the federal government, and they knew that that would be the end of their career, life as they know it, if that was to get out. And they probably thought he didn't have anything to lose. I don't know. I don't think it would be Hillary, but I do think it would be Bill, because he the one that's a little freaky. Okay. I mean, but they warming up the casket for him now anyway. You know what I'm saying? What he got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. He's hanging in there by a thread. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, what's the point when it comes to like a lot of these men are really old. Haiti, I did see it come out on Monica Lewinsky. Their whole situation is crazy, and the fact that she's trying to make a comeback right now is just wild. It's just, that is wild too. I feel like so much craziness is happening right now that it's kind of like we don't even know where to turn our heads. Like it's just so much. Man, we're living in times that I almost say to myself, like, you know it's bad when you don't know if it's satire or not. Like, that's when you... And I was like, I would consider myself a pretty intelligent person, but there's so many things going on right now that I'm like, am I unable to read the room? Or is this straight up satire? Like, what is happening right now? Everything is just nuts. Like, to the point where I feel like we're almost like numb. Does that make sense? To where like it's either you know what's going on and you're kind of like, okay, it is what it is, or you're just like, I don't want to deal with this, because it's just so much. But it's crazy. It's a whole lot. And so the girl that was in Pakistan, we still haven't heard nothing about her. She was detained in Dubai. They pulled her off the plane. She was on a flight going to JFK. They pulled her off the flight. They said they detained her for her safety reasons. No, she was in Dubai now. She left, but they're saying she's detained, but she's not charged with anything. But why not? Like, how are you detaining her but not charging her with anything? In Dubai. Yeah, she's still in Dubai. Nobody's heard or seen anything from her. Being, I know that. And that's the thing. Dubai is very, very different. I actually have a friend that recently moved out there. No, she's in jail. They're just saying they haven't charged her, which that in and of itself is weird. Yeah, which is kind of why I felt like, why of all places did she decide to go to Dubai? Haiti, joyless. A lot of things are not legal when you get outside of the, well, hell, there's a lot of things that are illegal here, but they still do it. But uh see, when you go to countries like that, like a lot of this stuff is just, it's about who you know and who you are and the money that you have. It's not, I'll say this, like if you get pulled over in Jamaica for speeding, you can give a cop like 200 Jamaican dollars, which is like, I don't know, a dollar and maybe 30, 40 cents now, and they'll let you go. Like you could literally hand over the cops some money and they'll let you go. There's a lot of places like that. Like, so I could just imagine. Now, I would not be surprised if March 1st, between March 1st, I think anytime in between Ramadan, they're going to let her out. Wait, the platform seems to hate you. Oh, that's crazy. I don't know why that happened. Did you reach out to YouTube? I don't actually think that's gonna happen, but then, again, who knows? Who knows? No. Yeah, that's a Muslim holiday, and I'm pretty sure that starts March 1st. But I don't know if they'll release her and just let her fly, or I don't know what'll happen. But I think if they are going to do anything, it's going to be during Ramadan. Thank you. Why are y'all so childish? I do not even want to say that out loud, but you have to think I'm special to say that out loud. They are so childish. Like, this is stuff that my brothers would say when we were like 12. These people are nuts. They are so crazy. But I think it'll be interesting. If she doesn't get out during Ramadan, then we need to worry. Man, Thank you. I also want to see what happens with these Jay-Z lawsuits. So the attorney that's been suing, like going after Jay-Z for his clients, it looks like he's going to end up in a lawsuit with Jay-Z for defamation. That's going to be very interesting to watch out. They said that she was tested. She They gave her a pregnancy test in Pakistan when she was in that mental health hospital, and she tested negative for being pregnant. So I don't think she's pregnant. Hey, boss. I really, you never know, but I don't know if, I don't know. Wait, wait, you could be imprisoned for rape? Like if someone raped you in Dubai and you report it, you could be imprisoned? I need to know the answer to that because that sounds crazy. I think that's a tough one. Who else thinks Gypsy Rose was never really pregnant? That's a tough one. Do I think Diddy can get out someday? I'm going to say this. Either he is going to be charged and nailed to the wall, or he's going to completely get off. There's going to be no in between, like, not like he gets 4 years or 5 years. Um, I think part of me says he'll never get out, but I just feel like he'll find a way to do something. I can't imagine him getting off, but I also know that it's a very corrupt system. Um, and I'm going to be very honest with you. What I think he is trying to get done is for it to go above the feds, for it to go to the Supreme Court. The reason why I say that is Diddy has people in the Supreme Court. And I think that that's why he keeps throwing so much, because he does not want it to stay in federal. He wants it to go to the Supreme Court because there'll be a lot of technicalities, and he also has money. So I think that's why he keeps trying to throw so many things up. I think that I don't think it's impossible for him to get off on these charges. And not to say that he didn't do anything. I believe that he actually is 100% guilty, in my opinion. But you just never know. I think it's really a toss-up because he also could be charged and get locked away and then get pardoned, maybe. I mean, we never know. Nah, he's not gonna get his butt whooped. He has too much money. No, he has too much money. These people wouldn't touch him because the amount of money he could put a H out on somebody else's family members' heads outside. Like he could do so much that people are not going to play with him like that. And also they're not going to give anyone the chance to do that. He That's probably why he's going nuts. That man is by himself. Could you imagine being in a room by yourself for months? You gonna start having imaginary friends. Like you still gonna be talking to yourself. Yeah, like that. I think, look, I am someone that likes my own space. I like being by myself, but I could not see myself being locked up by myself. Yeah, he's probably seeing his um attorneys pretty often, but at the same time, I want you guys to think about this. He is not even coming from just the lives we have, right? No, this man is coming from jet setting and eating caviar and lobster and only the healthiest food prepared by the best of chefs. And he's calling shots whenever he wants it. You do this, you do that. Everybody runs when he says something. To you are literally in a jail cell by yourself, and somebody's telling you what to do all day, every day. It's not like, just think about coming from that. I think he's really struggling big time. That mugshot that y'all seen, that was a very old mugshot. That wasn't even recent. I don't even think that's him. Yeah, he used to be the boss, and now and being in jail or prison, it's demeaning, right? Like they talk to you any type of way. They you got to get up early, you got to do this, you got to do that. That is not something that he is accustomed to. And boss, that's exactly what it is. He's getting humbled, and he's not able, like in his mind, he's still not able to be humbled. Like, this is not something that I feel like he can handle. I don't What I will say is, if he gets charged and he gets a lot of time, I think he will off himself. That's just my opinion. I don't see him going away for a long period. I don't see him actually, I don't see it. Like, doing long time, and I don't see Diddy doing that, because I don't feel like he had anything to look for. Do I think Gypsy's outfits look like a teenager? I think she is very juvenile on a whole. Um, Even her jeans to me were giving mid 90s. Like, I don't like, nothing about her is trendy. I know you said Serena, but I was thinking about Selena, okay? Yolanda Saldivar is going before the parole board next month, y'all. I don't think she's going to get out. Texas generally never gives parole the first go round, but she's still going before the parole board. Yeah, she does. Even the peace sign, like, who does this now? Like, what grown person does this? She goes, grown people don't do that. Now, when the Menendez brothers come out, Gypsy will be old news. You know what it is, though? I'll be honest. Watching her videos are boring. She's boring. Like, she is a boring person. I don't know how to explain it. It's just nothing makes you want to keep watching. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like, she's boring. Thank you. Yeah, she's very boring. Like, she's dry. Like, you know what, though? I actually think Ryan made better TV than Ken. And I honestly think for the show, Ryan was better. I do. I think he's more entertaining. And he is somewhat likable, whereas Ken is not. Ryan Anderson. Yeah. Aqua, that's exactly what it is. She really is forcing herself on us, which is just so bizarre. You know what's so funny? That is true. Ryan does say, yeah, he does say that a lot. That's so funny because you're right, he does say that a lot. Oh yeah, her family is absolutely there for the money. They don't give a damn about her. Not Kenna has a personality of a rock. Ooh, that's intense. Hey, Karen. Not you think he's allergic to Pixie. Listen, Pixie seemed like she a little bossy. Probably both of them. Yeah, which that's where I think she doesn't really understand what's going on, because you would think, being that she said she was abused, she would have tried to really stay out the spotlight. Her trying to be in everybody's face is weird. No, Ken is a bigger queen than Pixie. That's hilarious. Poor Pixie. But all right, y'all, my daughter's getting ready to get out of ballet. So I'm going to hop off of here. I'll try to come back on tomorrow dinner day. I will try. I probably will be able to because the cleaning lady's coming. So I'll probably be in my office. But I'll let you know. Bye, y'all. I'll see you guys later.